Appalachia is a beautiful place with a beautiful culture. It's a place where in the winter, the trees are delicate sketches of the elaborate painting the horizon will become in the fall. It's a place that Dolly Parton sings about in her song, My Tennessee Mountain Home. In fact, it's a place full of sounds, music and laughter, but also dynamite and extractive machinery. It's a place where you can experience injustice from the passenger seat of a red pickup truck, wind down crumbling mountain roads, and drive past clear-cut forests, valley fills, and facades of what the land used to be. Mountaintop removal coal mining destroys the environment, but it also destroys people's lives. I remember the first time I saw it in person. I was visiting with Carol Judy and Vicki Terry, the amazing women you got to see in my film. The three of us stood looking out over the ridge where Vicki's home is, and we could see destruction all throughout the valley area. We looked at leveled and barren mountain peaks, saw the smoke and machinery, and heard the blasts from the dynamite. Vicki told me that she was scared for her home, scared for her grandchildren's future, and scared for her way of life. My heart sank. Nobody should ever have to feel so helpless in the face of something that is simply unjust. And in that moment, I completely committed myself to environmental activism and to working within my Appalachian community. And I am so excited to say that the bill I wrote continues to gain momentum and the support of community members and local governments. Just yesterday, 2 additional county commissions unanimously passed a resolution in support of the legislation. Meanwhile, community members are gaining hope as it becomes more and more likely every day that the oil and gas industries will finally be held responsible for repairing the damage they have done to our homes. And while the bill didn't pass last session, we're starting all over again this year because our roads and our communities don't have a choice. To keep fighting, to me, means doing everything I can to be part of a bigger movement to not only preserve a remarkable way of life, but to protect people and protect the environmental resources from which all life stems. Throughout this process, the realization that I am so close to both the causes and the effects of climate change weighed heavily on my heart and on my mind. But I learned to use this vulnerability and this opportunity to be brave and determined. I learned that dedication, passion, and a network of like-minded warriors for our communities are indispensable to achieving our goals. I also learned that a charming "thank y'all so much" and a smile always help a little too. Much like healing the scars on our mountains, this legislation and the aspirations embodied by it require immense time and compassion. And fortunately, I have a whole lot of both left in me. Thank you to everyone who has believed in me, including the folks at SOCM, my professors, my family at home, and my new family in the mountains of East Tennessee. And more importantly, thank you all for believing in Appalachia.